So with the Cavalier seniors who've helped bring the team to the conference tournament for the first time, Rebecca, let's start with you. A couple of anxious games here in the last 2 games at home. How did you guys manage to keep your composure down the stretch in both of these ball games?
Well, we're a tight-knit team, so, when one person succeeds, we all succeed. So, we just carried one another and we got there, and we deserve it too.
Has it been a bit of a challenge, down to 8 bodies here in the last week, so everybody's got to kind of hit maximum energy, sub out, get reloaded, recharged again? What's that been like?
It's been tough, but we've pushed through, condition helped in preseason, but it just shows we've been able to handle adversity well, and,
What will you remember most about your 2 years as a student athlete here at Concordia, both in the gymnasium and on campus as well?
On campus, I just have great teachers. I'm an ESS major, so they're always there to support me, and also when we're on the road. So being on the road, just having this team, they're not just teammates, they're family. So we all support one another and love each other. So that's something that I'm going to remember.
Georgia, I want to turn to you next, and first off, Concordia kind of became a second home, as it were, in your athletic career, but a very meaningful one for you. What will you remember most about making that transition and becoming a Cavalier?
It's the people, the people that I've known at my old school to my new school, the coaches, the managers, it's crazy how close we are, and how many lifetime friends I've made. These girls are gonna be at my wedding, you know what I mean? So close with them, and it's just, I don't know, I couldn't ask for anything more.
A big day for you as well, a lot of emotional support for you in the gymnasium. That had to be on your mind a little bit as well. Came up with some big shots from the outside throughout the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the feeling like for you on senior day?
It was really emotional. I've been emotional all day, but it feels good at the same time. It was just so exciting. I was really nervous before the game for sure, but once we were out there, it was just, I don't know, I was just enjoying every second I had out there with these people.
How were you able to take some of those things, not necessarily that were distractions, but outside facets, and be able to just remove that and focus on the game?
I tried to not necessarily remove it and just use it, and use the energy in the gym and the people that were there to support me, and just do it for them. So, yeah.
Erin, finally getting to the conference tournament. I know that had to be one of the goals for this team.
Oh my goodness,
What's it feel like to get there?
It's the best feeling, just knowing that all of our hard work, not just this year, but starting my freshman year, all the foundation that coach has laid every year, and then finally getting to this overall goal of making the conference tournament, there's just no better feeling. It just feels so great.
What does it mean as well to have the style of play that you guys had? You won 9 out of your last 12 games down the toughest part of the season, the conference stretch, and got yourselves into the tournament. What led to that improvement?
I think just fight and believing in each other, and it's just one of those. It was just one of those seasons where one thing after another just happened, and it was just kind of draining at some point. But we were just you know what, we have to use that energy and just come together, and we're gonna make it. And then every game we kind of started to build. Everyone would score. We just have games where it was just a team effort, and we just used that energy and came together, and just every game just built on each other to get us to this point.
Keesha, we talked a little about this Thursday night when you weren't here, but I want to go back for a second to December in this season, and you guys lost the opening conference game at St. Martin's. You go to Florida and a couple of big losses there. You're under the weather. The team loses 3 of its top 7 scorers for the year. Could you imagine then that you'd be here where you are today?
I definitely thought that, it's going to be hard, but I think that we have the type of girls in our team that when something hits you hard, you just keep going. You bounce back, and it just makes you want it even more. I don't know, just a couple girls on the team just talked about how, we started from the bottom, now we're here. It's funny, but it's true. We started with 14, the biggest team we've ever had, and we come down to 8 girls playing today. So I just think it's fighting through it and using it to motivate us and be that team that's the underdogs.
Why did this team continue to improve? We talked Thursday night with players. Every opportunity to say, oh, well, year's over, but this team never viewed it that way.
I think all of us bought in, we wanted it, and each day we worked for it. And I mean, we easily could have just been like, no, we're done. But I think we all had the same goal. I mean, we love each other. We love being here. So that's how we got here.
Well, you get to play the role of Coach Kelly's understudy tonight. You've had a different perspective in watching and reacting and interacting with these players in this team, both as a manager and with the Cavalry as well. Share with us a little bit, not behind the scenes, we don't want the dirt or anything, this isn't TMZ, but what's it been like to work with the women on this team and the coaching staff? What do you see about them that other people don't know?
Well, the coaching staff here is amazing, all of them. I mean, I love them all, and this team has fought through everything this year. I mean, 14-8, you know, it's a big loss, and the fact that these girls push and they work every single day at practice and then bring it to the game, I mean, it just shows how hard these girls work, and I love these girls on and off the court. And you know, when other girls went down, other girls stepped up. You know, we had some new girls who came on the team this year and really stepped up and played a good role. So I mean, these girls are amazing, and I hope they do good in conference.
Well, it's going to put a lot of pressure on you. You have to get the home and the road uniforms all clean and ready to go. Get all the gear packed now to go to Bellingham.
Yeah.
You don't mind, do you?
No.
Good. I want to go down the line real quick. Talk about futures now. We're obviously wrapping up the regular season, but from here, what lies ahead? What are your career plans? What do you hope to accomplish and finish up with as well here at Concordia?
I'll graduate with my degree in sports and exercise science. I just applied for an application to extend my work visa, so that's the immediate goal. Moving forward, my hope is to go back to nursing school. I want to be a midwife, so get that, and yeah.
So I won't graduate this year, but I'll graduate next semester with a degree in bio, and I want to be a speech language pathologist, and I want to eventually coach. So
A little graduate assistant, maybe?
no, I'm still on the undergrad.
Eventually, we can get
Yeah,
there, right?
maybe eventually when I go to grad school.
What will you take from this experience, and what do you hope to do down the road?
I'm going to graduate with Keesha in December, and I'm graduating with business, and I hope to go to grad school and get my master's in sports management and eventually become an AD like Lauren.
Erin?
So I'm about to graduate with a major in marketing and a minor in sports management. And my overall goal, I guess, I want to stay in Portland, so I would like to work for a sports company, a college, just stay in sports in some aspect. That'd be like my overall goal.
I think there's a few of those around Portland anyway. So. Georgia?
I'm going to graduate this spring with my degree in Homeland Security and Emergency Management and a minor in Spanish. And I'm hoping to get a job here in Portland and slowly work my way to the FBI at some point. So yeah, it's a long journey, but hopefully we'll get there.
It's the first team that'll have security clearance at least. Keesha, I'm going to put you on the spot with a final question. In the conference tournament for the first time, 16 wins, the most you've had with Coach Kelly. What does this team have left to do? What can this team still accomplish in the postseason?
I don't think we're done. I mean, we take one game at a time. I think obviously we have like a overall goal, but we just got to take one win at a time. And I mean, the sky's the limit with them. If we all buy in, and we all have, and we have the best coaches to like guide us there. And I don't think we're done. I don't think we're close to being done. So that's what I got.